SEC Media Days 2015 has come and gone. There was, of course, a lot of football talk, but one of the main topics was shoes. Dan Mullen from Mississippi State wore some Adidas Yeezys from Kanye West, and Arkansas's Brett Bielema had some Air Force Ones.
Me wearing swagged out shoes, I think that's kind of fun, where, maybe guys that are, as the CEO of Mississippi State football, I think that's kind of cool and fun because of who I'm around all the time. Where I guess if I was a CEO on Wall Street, people might not think it was as cool. They might think, wow, this guy's kind of a weirdo. I got, the Stark Vegas shoes, and I got a couple different swagged out pairs. I wear them recruiting weekends, more that. I don't want to get them too messed up. You got the special shoe shelf that you got to keep them on.
I ordered some shoes late night. It looked one way online. I thought they were kind of a white, rustic, old school Air Force One look. I got them in my office, and I opened the box and realized the bling effect was in full effect.
Nick Saban always brings great stories, and this was his answer when asked if it's possible for Alabama not to have a 10-win season.
I was at the lake this summer, and we're eating at the Marina, which is just a hamburger place called La Prad's, and it's in Georgia at Lake Burton. And the nicest couple, the nicest older couple you're ever going to meet, come up and say, "We're Alabama folks. We graduated from Alabama. Would you take a picture with us?" So I said, "Sure, I'd love to." So I get up and take a picture with them, and when that's all over, nicest people in the world, the lady who is elderly puts her hand on my shoulder and says, "Maybe we'll win next year." So do you think we can have a bad season in Alabama?
It's always a fun week in Hoover for the players, coaches, and for the media. Former Alabama quarterback and now SEC Network analyst Greg McElroy says being at Media Days as part of the media is much better than being here as a player.
And I think the SEC Network has been a lot of fun for me personally, just because we have 20 hours over the last 4 days, and we're only talking about 14 teams. So we can really dive into these teams. We're talking backups, we're talking rotational players, we're talking situational defense. We're talking about the X's and the O's, and we're getting deep into it. So, it's been a real joy as a media member, but as a player, answering the question what Mark Ingram's like, 100 times in a 3-hour span, that got a little old.
Till next year in Hoover, Chase Robinson, TV 24 Sports.